Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. Well, I'm back from my trip. Spent a month on the road, about 6,000 miles of driving. Went up through northern Canada, across around Alaska and back. And a lot of tools waiting for me when I got home. Plus I picked up quite a few on the road, so I got a lot of work to do here. And I'm going to start out my return with this Toughbuilt reload knife. This is a brand new knife from Toughbuilt, and Toughbuilt is a company that makes all kinds of innovative and high-quality worksite solutions. I mean, basically everything from all kinds of tool storage options to sawhorses to hand tools, a few other knives. You might recall this particular unique knife, this Toughbuilt. This is a scraper utility knife that I worked with. Has a traditional operation of a utility blade in the cutting, but then it also switches to a scraper in the same blade, same tool. And one of the things that's interesting is once you start using a tool like this, you realize just how amazing that is to be able to switch back and forth with one tool in your hand, multiple jobs. So I was using this, doing some sealant work on a camper, and it was just amazing to be able to do some fine work, some smearing, getting in some cracks. I mean, because you've got a lot of work area off the edge of this, and then being able to cut out and run lines, along frames, etc., with one tool. Well, their next tool is this one. This is the Reload Utility Knife, or the TB-H4-03. And what this is a knife that has a similar form to a traditional utility knife, but it uses basically blade magazines. And these magazines hold 5 up front, and then in this back area you can fit another 10 blades of storage. And then this entire mechanism slides right in. Might be familiar to some other types of things like that, and then operates just like a standard utility knife, although a very finely made one with excellent rubber molding, index points, jimping, good feel in the hand. But this particular thing gives you fast blade switching. Now, why do you need fast blade switching? A couple of reasons. One is different kinds of blades. So you can see here I might have a carpet blade or cloth blade. Or here I may have, in my case, a lot of standard utility blades. But rather than using, say, my good Fiskars or DeWalt or even my Toughbuilt blades, I use a lot of sacrificial blades. That's when I'm using working with tile or certain woods, cement sometimes. If I'm doing some harsh scraping, some crude cutting, etc., I may want to have the ability to just switch in my good blades for fine, more refined work, more precision, and then I want to throw in my sacrificial. Now what I may do is indicate that. So on the back you have a slider here, so I might put my sacrificial, say, as number 3s, and then my good blades, maybe I'll call those number 1s, something like that. So I haven't figured it out yet because I've just kind of dug into this. Impressive design, impressive engineering. Also with the blade storage, one of the things that I've noticed, is the operation. The more you use it, the simpler it is. You just, the way the kind of what we might call the manual of arms, the operation here. So my mag eject is right there. There's a pretty solid spring, you can see. If I pop that out, if I tilt it down, it does come all the way out. If I tilt it up, you can see only pops about that far, and that's fully loaded. If you empty one of these, it's going to move quite a bit further. And then for the blade release, kind of the simple line or simple button up here that allows you to pop that blade out. Pop that one, there we go, and then fire up a new one, just like that. To load the thing, it's very easy. You can see this is all spring loaded right here. So all you do is you line up the blade, slide it in, 5 blades here, and then this back here, you're just pushing them into this this area that's been dedicated in the shape of a traditional utility blade, and then snap the cover down. there you go. And by the way, doesn't work. Tried it just out of curiosity. Anyway, this is a unique Toughbuilt Reload utility knife. I'm glad to see them actually working with a lot of unique designs. And I'm glad they sent me this kind of to get an early view of it. It feels great in the hand. It's lighter than this one. It's more traditional, very similar there. This is one of the things, this has got a lot of mass that doesn't really function, whereas here they've really kind of squeezed out in the real estate on this knife. You know, the function across all of the components. It's not just bulk like a lot of knives. Anyway, I will circle back on this one, get some more information after I've used it a few more times. You know, I can share more hands-on with this. This one I just got. But I like the design. I like the innovation. I like the blade switching here, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of neat applications for that I don't know of yet. So it's kind of the fun of tools, is what is this going to allow me to do that I may not have been able to do before. Anyway, there it is, Toughbuilt Reload utility knife. With that, Doc out.